Well, it finally happened. I have a flat tire. This is the driver's side rear tire. I heard some air leakage back there after I pulled over, but it's not blown out or anything. I suspect there's a nail. What had happened is I was on the freeway and I heard some clicking back there, like click, 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 which apparently was something embedded in the tire, but I didn't know that. And then I heard something kind of like click, click, like break off. So I suppose, I don't know what it was, something sticking in there. And then, oh, it's not there anymore. So there was a warning here. And a warning came up here saying my tire pressure was low. It was 19 psi by that time. Probably originally it was 45 to 50. And then it told me to pull over. So, and that was while I was sitting at that intersection. And then by the time I was over here, found this driveway to pull into, it was already at 0. So, yeah. So I called Tesla, and I guess I'm still under the roadside service warranty, so they'll tow me up to 50 miles because there's no, to a tire place, because there's no Tesla service here in Michigan. But the tire place that I go to have my snow tires and stuff done is only 3 miles away, so it's well within that. I was just calling them because I wasn't sure if there was something I needed to tell the the tow truck guy, like, because you can't tow these conventionally. I think they have to be flat trucked. I'm not sure about that, but I believe that's the case. But anyway, but then they were like, well, I mean, you have roadside assistance, so just doing it through Tesla. So they are currently calling tow trucks, and they're going to give me an ETA when they call back. So, yep. Alright, luckily the work is kind of light today, but somebody is renting this thing off of Turo tomorrow morning, so I'm hoping that it's an issue they can fix with the tire, otherwise I'm going to have to cancel that. Because I don't know if anybody carries tires that fit this vehicle, or Tesla tires or whatever out here. Maybe they do, I don't know. But anyway, we'll see. Here's the update. So apparently they can do something called an unattended tow. Well, first of all, so they got a tow truck driver, but he's going to be here in 45 minutes. So, which is weird because I'm not like out in the boonies or anything, but whatever. So I asked, like, okay, so I have to be here for that, and they're like, no, we can do an unattended tow. Apparently they call it. So basically they said leave the key in the back trunk, lock it with the app, and then they basically give the tow truck driver instructions that once they show up here, they can call Tesla, and then Tesla will unlock it for them and take care of whatever they need, and they basically just tow it to the destination, which is a tire shop. So that's cool. So I'm gonna assemble some things that I don't want to leave in here, like I have some video equipment, but anyway, I have a gym bag in the back, so I'll just put some stuff in there. So Lacey's gonna come pick me up. So far it's been a good experience with Tesla taking care of things. I gotta pack some stuff. Yeah. That looks better. Okay. Alright, I'm back in the saddle, which is great. It was just a hole in the tire, which didn't damage the tire at all, so they were able just to put a permanent patch in it. And so there are still warnings on here. This is something that you might notice if you have your tires changed or something. This goes away once you start driving. So you have to get an accurate read, apparently. You have to be driving, at least that's my experience. So it's actually still giving me warnings even though the tire is fine. So anyway, the tire was fixable, and I bought my snow tires here from Discount Tire, and that's where I get my tires swapped during the season as well. So I don't know if it's because I'm a customer here or just because they do this as a courtesy, but fixing the flat was free, so they didn't charge me at all. So super nice. All right, and we are yeah, so we're back in business and ready to roll. All right, let's see. Let's check out those warnings and see when they disappear. I'm on autopilot right now because of just a little bit of traffic at a stoplight. Oh, there we go. So my back tires are a little low, it looks like, relative to the front ones. Probably because they filled the new one to 45, which is the spec number, but it's in the heat of the day, so actually should be a little bit higher, but oh well. Anyway, back to drivable conditions, so all good.